I'm Robin Mercy. I'm a mushroom farmer at Mr. Mercy's Mushrooms, but I also do mushroom forays. So today is the culmination of a three-part series, which was a collaboration between the Caslow Food Hub, the Nelson Community Food Cupboard, and the Fireweed Hub here in New Denver. So we've been in New Denver for a beautiful but chilly afternoon of foraging. So basically the premise of these workshops has been, it's a combination of field foray, but we're also cooking and eating some of our wild mushroom finds for the day to get people really acquainted, you know, in different ways with the local mushrooms that we get at different times of year. And then we're rounding this out with a delicious mushroom catered meal at each one to kind of accompany the appy that we're making ourselves. So here in New Denver, as with everywhere in the Kootenays this fall, it's been pretty dry. So we went a little bit higher for a foray site. We went up near Sandon, and a little bit unusual finds. Like we found a lot of comb tooth, we found some elm mushroom, which was really exciting for me, and a lot of polypores, a lot of slippery jacks. So even though it's been a somewhat dry year, there's still a lot of diversity out there. And one of the things I really appreciate, as with all forays that I do, is just when you get 20 sets of eyes and, 20 minds questioning out in the forest, there's really good discussion, and just stopping and going slowly and talking about the finds allows for, frozen fingers, but it also allows for, even more discovery. Artist's conch. And whoever said reishi, that's right on. It's not the traditional Chinese reishi, which is Ganoderma lucidum, but this one is Ganoderma aplanatum. And it is used medicinally in a similar way as reishi is. It's really helpful for immune support. So this is not related. It is actually a tooth fungus, and it's always growing from wood. I'm just gonna use my knife here to, yes. It's both. This mushroom specializes specifically in Douglas fir cones. Sometimes the stem is connected to the cap and sometimes it's not. Whereas with the morel, the stem and the cap are completely connected. Like there's lots of stuff. I was out scouting on Friday and now it's Tuesday and there's so much more popping up. Some of that's weather, but some of it's just having people out there looking for it. Never contact the stem. They dip in and don't actually meet it. Another thing to look for as you're passing it around, it's got white gills, but since this mushroom is mature, the gills are starting to change to the spore color as the spores are released. Now this is a pink spored mushroom, so do you see a slight pink cast to the gills? Is not the comb tooth. So, oh wow, look, there's a whole bunch more, but it's kind of old as well. So this is a true coral mushroom as opposed to, a spine fungus like the comb tooth. This one I believe is the upright coral, or Ramaria stricta, and instead of the branching coral-like limbs with drooping icicle spines, this one actually has these upright branches. Does everyone see the difference? I'll just hold out. So these are not related at all. So this is the edible comb tooth mushroom, and this is the Ramaria genus coral mushroom. Some Ramarias are edible, none are deadly poisonous, but they're quite hard to tell apart, and some will give you a bit of a belly. I mean, one of the questions is, how much do you want to eat a mushroom? And that goes to how well does it preserve. So some mushrooms like morels, they can be really abundant, for example, after forest fires, and they also dry really well. So I'd say if you were a keen morel picker and had some good sites, you could definitely get year-round dried morels. Then they're also really abundant and large mushrooms like lobster. So even though they're not as commonly preserved, just the amount of food you get off of one, you could definitely forage enough. So yeah, I think it comes down to how much you like mushrooms. So let's pass this one around.
Yeah. You have to say what it is again.
Oh
my gosh!
Wow. Oh, look at the mold. What is that?
So this one, I believe, we're gonna double check my book, but this one is called there are a few names for it. It's genus Hypsicygus, but it's commonly called the white elm mushroom. The Japanese name for it is shimeji. It's just such a thrill, especially with the eating part, because I never know what actually is gonna be good to eat. Like, we could hypothetically have, just a really interesting poisonous mushroom walk. Hasn't happened yet, but yeah, no, but I think we got some good food out of it. And it's really neat, like when we get in the kitchen, like I'm not a chef by any stretch, so we're just doing like a really basic saute of all the mushrooms, but like a preparation like that, it lets everything shine, and I think it's really fun for people to kind of try a few different species that they might not be familiar with. And even some things like we all see like slippery jack that are edible, but like, listed as, not incredible to be generous. Like, they're actually, when you get them prepared, right, they're not bad. And it's just nice to have that diversity and focus on things that you don't necessarily, besides just your pines and your chanterelles, like the real gourmet varieties.
You buy in the store and the ones that you grow on. Find the shiitake, you can, if they're grown, they're one of the better ones to grow on logs. Oysters can
And then, yeah, the catered food was amazing as well. We just had a delicious mushroom soup, some caramelized onion and oyster mushroom flatbreads.
Awesome. I think Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
It's been really fun, and I really like the idea of as just tying it all together, because like, it's fun hypothetically just learning about mushrooms, but like honestly, people forage mushrooms because they like eating mushrooms. So just actually having that as part of the class and not just as like a fun bonus thing you can go and do at home afterwards, it's been really cool to see. It's interesting because mushrooms are not necessarily treated the same as plants. Like there are dozens of plants that can kill you out in the forest, but we're not afraid to go and look at plants. But with mushrooms, it's a different story. So just focusing on the ones that are a little bit foolproof that we might see, in passing, but not instantly recognized. Just, talking about some of those tricks and just really seeing the diversity of food that's out there, not just life, but food specifically. There are lots of Clytospes species. None are recommended. But I think that, events like that where we can kind of come together have done something to just kind of explore and celebrate a lot of different aspects of fungus mushroom culture. Because there's so much, right? Like there's the food piece like we're doing right now. The medicine piece in the Kootenays is huge. A lot of people are using mushroom medicines. People are into psychedelic mushrooms. That's a whole different conversation. People are increasingly aware of the role of fungi just as connectors in ecosystems, their real role in the cycles of decomposition and just overall forest health. That's a really big piece that people are becoming more and more aware of. So yeah, I'm really loving where fungi culture is at in the Kootenays right now.